Yeah.
Should be working now. Okay. Yeah, now we got volume. Good thing I caught that. Capture card audio isn't routed to OBS either. Okay. Think we got volume. I'll check the stream volume real quick, and then we can start with the walls of text.
Mm.
Wonder if anyone's gonna get their arm cut off today.
I hope so. Maybe make it more interesting. There's more like fucked up shit happening. People screaming.
Yeah.
It's like I'm less likely to fall asleep.
Yeah, just anything. If anything's happening, that's better than the usual.
Yeah. So I'm getting pretty good at next.
Nexting. It's like just scrolling through like Tinder or something.
Yeah, I'm getting good at right swiping.
Yeah, swipe left on
Maybe
everything, pass everything up.
swipe. Okay. Okay. So that um that eyesight is. Oh fuck it. Just go next. Okay. Go next. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Next. He's hushing. Being like shh. Mano. Okay. Mano had a serious expression in his eyes, and he put his finger to his lips. Be quiet. Yeah, they're like out here hunting. That's where we left it off.
Yeah.
I can't see anything. Of course, you can't see anything. We're in the forest in the middle of the night. Next. 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 I'm just talking about how dark it is. It's good for me if it's dark. Next. It gives me an advantage. Now, what does he mean? Next. What does he mean? Quiet. He doesn't say anything and he lowers his body, he crouches. His eyes shined in the darkness. I haven't seen Mano like this before. Next. There's a big one over there. Big one? He was whispering to himself. If I can get this guy, we'll have plenty of food tomorrow. Next. 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 This is the first time I've gone hunting with him. Next. Yeah, she just keeps saying like she's excited about it. Just repeating it so many times. Next. This short amount of time feels very long. She swallowed deeply. Mano suddenly reacts to something. What's wrong, Mano? Yeah, sounds. Yep. Just like a little goblin scurrying around or something. Next. I heard it too. Something's close. But I hear all sorts of footsteps. But then I heard a voice. Oh, it's a soldier. Okay. They shouldn't be too far from here. Hurry up and get him. If we can catch him, then we're gonna get a little credit for it. Damn, and why she's so much trouble? She's just a woman. I heard men's voices. Two people ran past as we hid in the grass.
Yeah, this is one of the games that it's in the rotation when you're trapped in hell for eternity. You just experience this game over and over.
Yeah, fuck. Oki katana motteru. He's holding a huge sword. Next. I've seen that sword before. It's those guys. He stood up. Next.
Weird 4-pack. I still can't get over that.
Mano Mano got out of the grass. Mano turned around and looked at me. He's scary. Next. Wait here no matter what. Next. Next. I was so scared I lay down on the ground. His footsteps disappear into the distance. A little bit of time passed. Next. Wait, who is this guy? I mean, who is this? He's so fast. He's a monster. Okay, my face went blue. I have this. It feels like people are losing their lives. It was the same feeling as when Santa died. No. My horn started to glow. It's scary and uncomfortable. Santa Nimichiga. It brought to mind Senna. And then I thought of Mano. I feel like I'm going to throw up. No, I don't want to do this or something. I heard screams. But then it felt like everything went silent. My heart beats. I sat down. Mana. I was just waiting for him to come back. That's just the sound. Mana. I heard some sounds in the grass. I wiped my tears away and looked up. Next. Next. I thought those guys were meant to be more powerful than me. Because of the horns. Next. Mano was fine. I was really happy. But he was holding a woman I'd never seen before. Nice. Whole new character. It's fucking awesome.
Yep. Not done yet.
Yeah, let's give her a backstory and shit. And just explore that relationship. Meanwhile, making no choices whatsoever. その女の人は具体として目を閉じ She was passed out. 髪の色が her bright hair was the moonlight was bouncing off her bright hair.
It's like a DS. Nice, you got a retro computer setup.
Damn, that's awesome.
I've thought about doing that too. Like, yeah, just getting like some old PC hardware to run, old PC games properly on. Because like, you can only go so far with like compatibility mode in like Windows 11, But
Yeah.
sounds sweet.
I think some people use like a virtual box. I don't know if that works. How well that works.
Yeah, you can like basically like emulate old operating systems, but use like virtual machines and stuff. I don't know. It'd be cool to just like have a box that plays old PC games though.
Yeah, fucking hell. Some of them are so hard to get to work.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, Windows XP. Cool.
That would just like give me like so much nostalgia just to like log into a Windows XP computer.
Yeah.
Like any of the old ones. Hear the like load up sounds and shit. My chest was still beating. Let's go home, Mirka. Today is not a day for hunting. Who is that? Next. Mano glanced at the woman's face. Land party,
Nice.
that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
She was being chased by the soldiers. I helped her. Did he kill them? Yeah, I did. He answered with a scary expression. My hands were shaking. Mano killed somebody? Yeah, those are the same guys who killed Senna. Yeah, next.
Most GOG executables work on XP. It's convenient.
No. You can't kill them. Don't kill people. I got scared and started crying. Don't cry. Next. We don't have time to talk here. We have to get out of here. Let's go, Milka. Mano ran off holding the woman. I had no choice but to follow him. I'm nervous. Next. A dark night. Usually I'll be asleep by now. But I was awake. Mano was sitting next to me. The light flickers around the hut. Usually we wouldn't have it on. It's like a little fire. And a woman's lying sideways next to it. You watch that woman. Mano was looking at her. He's very serious and he doesn't move his... he doesn't stop watching her. I'm looking at the woman too. She kind of looks similar to us, but there's something different about her. The color of her hair is different, and she's whiter. Next. Her horn. Oh, well, horn. It's different towels. Next. She's different to us. Her horn's slightly different. Mana's thinking deeply about something. することがなかったので、next. She was very cute. No, she was very, very cute. So cute. Mana looked at me. Yep. Yeah, this doesn't even need translating.
Same, yeah.
Yeah.
Even
It's just
I
like
know
a
what
little taste of how
means.
much they fucking repeat their dialogue.
Yeah, it's just the same
little
lines.
taste.
Like, yep.
Yeah. So in case anybody's wondering, that's exactly why I say next. Like sometimes that just goes on and on. Like kawaii, kawaii, kawaii. Just like, get the fuck out of here. She's so cute that I almost wanted to touch her. Next. She pressed her finger into her forehead. Don't touch. She opened her eyes. She has round blue eyes. They look like blue spheres. She continued to lay sideways and looked at us. Next. She breathed in deeply. She suddenly screamed. I was scared too, and I screamed. Mano panicked and tried to put his hand over her mouth. Be quiet. Next. I got so scared and I hid in the corner. Mana won't let go of his hand over her mouth. Next. 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 The woman pointed towards her own mouth. Her blue eyes have gone red. Next. Next. Mana was so surprised he let go of his hand, or yeah, from her mouth. She's trying to catch her breath. Next. Who are you guys? She's yelling loudly and trying to catch her breath. She's looking around and looking at us. Next. Miruka, grab some water for her. Next. I left to go get some water. Next. Yeah. I'm scared. I'm scared of getting close. Okay. I extended my hand carefully and gave her some water. She's staring at the container. And then she suddenly grabbed it and drank the water. Drinking noises. Drinking. Next. Next. She caught her breath, but we stopped ours instead. She looked at us. You guys. Next. Who are you? She asking our names. I looked at Mana and then I answered. I'm Milka.
俺マノ
I'm Mana.
ミルカとマノってそれが名
So
前なの
Milka, those are your names? Where are you from?
どこ
From? I looked at Mana.
どこで生まれたのかを聞いているのだ
She's asking us where we were born. Oh. Right.
ミルカはここ出身なの
I'm from here. She looked at me. I laughed.
ここ
Let's see how long it takes for her to ask her if she's stupid. Where is this? She asks. Here? This is my
ミル
house.
カの
Next. She was staring at me. Then looked at Mana.
この女
Yeah,
私を
is this
から
woman
かって
making
る
fun
の
of me?
か
そんなんじゃない
No. He answered. The woman doesn't know what to do. Next.
ここは白木の集落だ
This is part of like the Shiraki region.
白木
Her face went white. Next. Next. Yeah,
下品だどうかく
he's like,
近寄るな
wow, your horns are terrible. Get away from me. It's like a racism.
Yeah.
Horn racism. Yeah, she suddenly moves away from us.
It always just makes me think of the Ronso. And Milka, Smallhorn, haha.
肉もあん
Yeah,
まり
yeah.
ないしガリガリに痩せてるから
Yeah, you know how like I played the game so many times. It took me so long to realize that Kimari is just like it's actually kind of a loser. The whole
Yeah.
reason why they're having that dispute is because like he wouldn't like say that he'd lost the sacred fight like a real man would. Like I saw things like from their point of view after a couple of playthroughs. It's like yeah, he
Mhm.
kind of deserves to be bullied. 食べてもまずいぞ。肉もあまりないし、ガリガリ。There's no point in eating me. I don't have much meat on me, and I'm very skinny. We all looked at each other. She says funny things.
お願い
Please don't eat me.
お前俺たちを人食い人種か
So
なん
you
かと
must
思っ
think
て
we're
た
some kind of cannibal group. Next. Next.
白木は人を食
I
べる
heard
って
Shiraki
聞い
eat
たけど
people.
どこのバカだそんな話をしてるのは
Who the hell's spreading rumors like that? She's staring at us vacantly.
本当に
You're not gonna eat
食
me?
べないの
当たり前だろ
Of course. Mano laughed.
私に嘘をつ
You're
いて
not
るんじゃ
lying
ない
to
の
me,
か
are you?
何のために
Why would we?
もしそうならお前はもう食べられているはずだ俺は夕飯
If
も
we were
食べ
gonna
て
eat
ない
you,
から
we would have eaten you already. We haven't had dinner. No, that's right, I'm starving. My stomach is noisy. Next.
誰かのせいで明日の朝飯も抜かすことになるかもしれないしな
Looks like. Oh, fuck it. Next. Next. Next.
私
Why am I
ど
here?
うして
森で倒れていたのを俺が連れてきた
You were knocked out in the forest, so we brought you here. Next. We've said it a million times about like how big our eyes get with like everything they say.
Mhm.
Wow, they're really big eyes. Cute.
そういえば奴らは私を追いかけていた奴らは
What about the guys who were chasing me?
青い鎧を着ていた奴らのこと
They were wearing blue robes. Are you talking about them?
赤い鎧の
No, they were wearing red ones.
とにかく刀を持っている奴らのことだろう
So you just mean the guys with the swords, right? She nodded nervously.
俺がやっつけた
I beat him up. Oh, I got him for you.
やっつけた
Got them?
ああ
Yeah.
各国の精鋭兵士をお前が
So you got those advanced army soldiers, something like that.
なんだそりゃ強いのか
Yeah, what? Are they meant to be strong?
強いどころじゃない厳しい審査を経て生き残った者だけがなれる精鋭兵士をお前が
They're not just strong, they go through extensive life-threatening training kind of thing, and you managed to kill them.
それがあのぐらいか
Yeah, they were nothing. She looked at him, she stared at him. She's like, haha, Mano is strong, isn't he? Aren't you surprised?
彼らはどうなった
What happened to them?
生死のことか死んだ
Oh, they died. Those words cut into my heart. Mano killed them. Mano took people's lives. Next.
完全に死んだのか
Are they all dead?
多分
Probably.
多分では困るとどめは刺したのか
Probably is a problem. Did you make sure to kill them properly?
首を切ったからな首を切られても生きていけるんじゃなかったら
I cut their neck, so probably. Next. She seemed slightly relieved.
お前
Who are you?
白木のマノ。
I'm Mano from Shiraki. They looked at each other. Next.
じゃあ私を
So you saved me.
さあ、
I don't know. Next. Next.
白木の原住民に助けられるとは。
I'm surprised to be saved by somebody from Shiraki.
お前は何
Who
者
are
だ
you?
名前は
What's your name?
白木の奴らに名乗る名前など
So
ない
I don't have to tell somebody from Shiraki my name. She's a strange girl. That she decides that some people should know her name. Next.
しかし私を助けてくれたから特別に教えてやる。他の
Yeah,
白木の
but
奴
since
ら
you
に
saved
は
me,
言
I
うな
guess I
よ。
can tell you. Don't tell anybody else from around here.
分かった。
Okay. Next. Next.
一回しか言わないからよく聞け。
I'm only going to say it once, so listen carefully. She breathed in deeply.
シエトリエ・ラー・ムンタルト・コロナだ。
It's just like a really long name.
うん。
What did she say? Marca Ruxet Mano. Sorry, I just gotta blow my nose. One sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, next.
なんだって
What's that?
だからよく聞けって
I
言った
said
だ
listen
ろ。
carefully.
一回で聞き取れると思ってんのか。
You thought I could understand with you just saying it once. Next.
仕方ないな。もう一回だけ言ってやるからよく聞いておけ。
Listen carefully. And then she said her name again.
シエトリエ・ラー・ムンタルト・コロナだ。
なんて言ってるんだ。
What are you saying?
長すぎ。
It's so long.
まったくこれだから下品な奴
So
らは。
this is why I don't like I don't know, like sort of like lower class people. She's very angry. I thought of a good idea.
シエだ。
Shit.
お、
一番最初がシエ。シエって
The very start is Shia, so we can just call you Shia.
勝手に私に愛称をつけるな。
Don't give me a nickname without asking.
シエだな。分かった。
Okay, Shia.
シエ、シエ。呼ぶなってば。
Don't call me that.
うん。
She's a weird girl. She's angry with no reason. Next. Next.
それじゃあ一つだけ聞く。
I'm just gonna ask you one question, Shia.
お前はアホか。そう呼ぶなって言ったのに。
Are you stupid? I told you not to say call me that.
うるさい。食べちまうぞ。
Shut up, we'll eat you. Wow, he really looks like he wants to eat her. She lost the words. Mano's scary.
お前は
That's definitely a way to get the upper hand in that conversation. It's like, just feel like, shut the fuck up, we will eat you. Just like scare her. She's not really in like a position to be calling them idiots and stuff.
Yeah.
You. Next.
シトリエなのか
Historia? You and this. Historia? What is a Historia? I can't remember. Kind of like, are you being chased? That kind of thing. Next.
そうだ
That's right. She's putting strength into her shoulders.
私はシトリエの真
Oh,
理
Historia.
はコロナだ
Okay. I think it's a particular region. It's just made up. So, I am sort of like kind of like an angel, I guess, an angel of Shitoria. And I am a corona. It's fucking more building bullshit.
コロナ
Corona.
コロナ
It's a cute name.
かわいい名前
What a cute name.
かわいくない
It's not cute.
でもかわいいもん
It is cute.
コロナ
God, she's fucking so
ブ
stupid.
レーナこのメスは
It's like, how disrespectful, stupid female. Yeah. The angry Shie is cute. Shie is cute. Next.
おいシトリエの死
Shie of Shitoria.
お前がシトリエでよくは知らないがかなり高い身分だということは分か
So
る
it seems like you're a very well respected in Shitoria, even though I don't really understand.
分かったなら
As long as you understand.
しかし
But next.
今度見るかにメスという言葉を使ったらただでは済ませないぞ
If you ever call Mirka female again, you won't live to tell the tale or something like that.
You filthy femoid.
Next. Next. Next.
怒らないで
Don't be angry. Next. 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 Next.
女の子には優しく
Be nice to
しな
women.
いと
Bao Golf was always saying that too. Next. 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 Next.
シエ今日はもう
Yeah, you should go to bed today. You must be tired.
寝てからご飯あげるから
Once you get up, we'll give you something to eat.
一緒に寝てあげる
Well, let's sleep together here.
誰がお前みたいに汚いやつ
Why would I sleep with someone so dirty like you?
見るか
Such a
汚
bitch.
くないよほら毎日顔洗うもん
No, I'm not dirty. I wash my face every day.
顔だけ
Just your face? Do you have a bath?
お風呂それは
Every now and then.
風呂にたまにしか入らないとは女として よくそんなことができるな朝晩の2回は
You need to have a bath twice a day. How could you, as a woman, you have to do at least that?
じゃあ明日可愛いって一緒にお風呂しようミ
Okay, well, tomorrow let's go down to the river and bathe together. Next. But for today, I need to go, like sleepy time or something. Like she's talking like a kid. She's really annoying. Fuck. I feel like I don't like translate it enough, but she just gets like she does like baby talk and shit like all the time. Like it's just like insufferable.
And the way Milka talks in like third person, like I know I totally know the like it's like a trope, right? Just annoying,
I guess.
like overly
She's
bubbly.
like a child.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, it's like suffocating. シエの顔をトントンとしてあげた。Minuka tapped Shia on the head, like patted. Mano did this to me to get me to sleep. Oh no, yes, she did it to Mano when he was a kid. あの様子見ながらずっと横になった。Shia lay down and stared at Mano. That guy's not planning on doing something to me, is he? Do something? What would that be? Minuka wa kao o kashigeta. Next. Mano is good. Just like murdered 2 people like a second ago. I don't know why she's so worried, but she looks very worried. Next. Mano, where are you going? I'm gonna sleep outside. As he said that, he left. He looks a little bit shy. Next. It was just the 2 of us and then the night passed. Come on, day 6. Nice, okay, day 6. Alright, let's hope it ends at fucking day 7.
I know.
It's morning. Yep. Minuka stretched.
Oh, this track again. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. There's something so eerie about this song.
It's okay. It makes me think of like it's like early. It's like I don't know, some kind of like Christian show for kids or something. Like
yeah,
it makes me think.
Or it's like proto vaporwave kind of.
Yeah.
It's like well, the people who like to use that kind of imagery or make that kind of music like will use like, you know, Windows XP kind of imagery in their videos and shit.
Yeah.
Like they're all like really going for like 2000s kind of sound. And this is like what they're trying to emulate kind of. 明日はマナについて借りに行ったからそうです。I was very tired from hunting with Mana. Because of that, I slept deeply. As I get up, she's staring at me. Her name is Shia. We found her in the forest last night. I gave her the name Shia, in case we forgot all this.
Yeah. Yesterday on Aoi Namida.
Yeah, she's just yawning. Next. I looked at her and smiled.
人前でそんなに口を大きく開いてあくびをするとは。
You shouldn't yawn like that in front of other people. I don't understand. You can't yawn without opening your mouth. Next. Yeah, she was like, yeah, you can't yawn without opening your mouth. I think she might be a little on the dumb side or something. She's like, yeah, one of those people that's so stupid, she thinks other people are stupid.
Mhm.
It's the worst kind of person. Next.
服が汚れてしまった。
My clothes are dirty. She's looking down at her kimono.
まあ仕方ないか。昨日は散々森の中を走り回ってたから。
I guess it can't be helped. I was running around in the forest yesterday. It must be hard running around in something like that. I asked her,
疲れないの？
don't you get tired?
そんなに長い服着て疲れないの？
Don't you get tired from wearing such like heavy clothes? She laughed. She seemed to think my words were funny.
白木のメスなんかに何がわかるか。
Why would a female from Shiraki know?
うん？
It's almost like bitch, I guess. Like, you know, female, like, mesu can be used as like a word to like describe like a female animal.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why Mana was so pissed, I guess. Next.
人前で素足も隠さずに。まったく。
It's like you don't even hide your bare feet. You're such a like degenerate kind of. Just degen like foot hours. I don't know what she's saying. She has a talent for making simple things complicated. Next.
お腹から落としてる？
I can hear a noise from my stomach.
お腹が空いてるから
It's
だ。
because you're hungry, right? Next. Why does she get angry?
白木は客に朝食ももてなさないのか？
So Shiraki don't even give breakfast to their guests.
朝ごはんない。
We don't have any breakfast.
昨日シエを連れてくるために狩りに行けなかった。
Because we brought you back, we couldn't hunt yesterday.
その名前で呼ぶな。
Don't call me that. Next. Next.
だからあなたを連れてくるために。
She tries to explain again.
私のせいに
She's
する
gonna
のか？
blame me. Next. 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 Next.
まったく野蛮人は。
That's probably a record
貯蔵しておかないの
for
か？
next.
It's like 10 in a row. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, what are you, like wild animals or something? You don't even hold on to food.
貯蔵しておけば
Don't even
その
save.
都度狩りに行かなくても簡単にお腹の足しぐら
Yeah,
いにはできるじゃない
as
か。
long as you save food, you don't have to go out hunting all the time.
バカ。だってたくさん取りすぎたら腐っちゃうもん。
She's like, you're silly. It'll rot if we get too much at once. She doesn't even know that. She really is stupid. Milka laughed. Fuck, she's so annoying. She really doesn't know anything. She just stared at me.
だから腐らないように土を掘って
Yeah, that's why you have
貯蔵庫を作る
to dig a hole and you put it in there
え
so it doesn't rot. Just on, yeah, I don't know, basically like a fridge. Like a fridge. Let's go with that, I guess. What is that?
水気のない大きい葉っぱで包んで冷たい貯蔵庫の中に置いておけば夏でも何日かは持つってことも知らないのか
If you get leaves that like don't have much hydration in them, and then you put the food in like a hole, then it'll last a couple of days. I didn't fucking know that. Is that true?
It was like, yeah, I think that's what people used to do. They would make like an underground cave, and that was like, yeah, like ancient human like refrigeration basically, because it's colder underground. Yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't know that. Okay, next.
まったく常識ってものがな
So
い
you don't
な
know anything?
うーん
No, I don't. She seems to know a lot of things that I don't know. It makes a lot of sense though. Next. She just like stared at her vacantly with her finger in her
山
mouth.
と呼ばれているわけがないか
Just like
So
drooling.
stupid.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, beyond dirt. The story of Milka. こんなことをしてたらヤバ人と言われているわけがないか。Of course, like if you knew everything, you wouldn't be called simpletons. Next. 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 I'm hungry too. Next.
見るか
Next. Mana called to me as he walked in. Next. Next. Next.
肉を持ってきたから内臓を取ってくれ
I brought some meat, so can you remove the organs?
食べ物あるの
We have food? Really? Where did you get it from?
昨夜取っておいたのさ
I managed to get some last night.
ゆうべ
Next. Next.
お前はフクロウのような目をしているのか
Next.
夜狩りに行けるわけがないだろう
There's no way you can go hunting at night.
どちらにせよお前の飢えてる腹を満たしてくれる肉だ
Either way, I've got food for you here. Next. Next.
なんだ
What's that? Next. Next.
何をするんだ
What are you doing? He rips some of the clothes.
何を
What are
こ
you
れで
doing?
動きが楽になる
You'll be able to move easier this way. So rude. Her face is bright red and she doesn't know what to do. He ripped some of her clothes. Haha. Wow, she looks so much like she looked like she'll be so much cooler now. It's like good for you, Shia.
お前も腹が減ってるなら手伝え
If you're hungry, you need help too. Mana left again. I laughed at Shia, who was standing there, bright red.
How's it going, AJ?
シエもミルカと一緒。
Next. 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 As I laughed, I left. Went outside. In the backyard, we prepared the meat.
Nice. Yeah, I've got a 4-day weekend again. I'm glad. Got a lot of shit I gotta get done.
Is it like a public holiday or something?
Yeah, Monday. I think it's Martin Luther King Day. I get the it's a paid holiday. Yeah.
Nice. Next. Next.
私がやる。
I'll do it.
あ、頼む。
Okay, thanks. Next. He cut the organs. Miruka is good at I'm good at these kind of things. She was out here and I didn't even notice.
Yeah, at least you get extra pay if you work a holiday. That's good.
Next.
よくそんなことができ
How
る
could you do things like this?
手が血ま
Your
みれだ
hands
ぞ
are covered in blood.
手なら洗えばいい。
You can wash them. Next. 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 Next.
お前
She's
は
like,
水を
haha,
汲ん
she's
で
so
こい。
funny. Go get some water.
何
What? Next.
私に
You want me to go get water?
水を
何かおかしいか。
Something funny.
おかしいに決まってる。どうして
Why the hell
私が
would someone
水
like
を汲
me
みに
have
行
to
か
go
ない
and
とい
get
けないん
water?
だ。
ミルカは肉の手入れをしているし、俺は火を起こ
Miruka's
している。
working on the meat and I'm working on the fire. Face went red. She doesn't know what to say.
水を汲んでこい。
Go get water.
嫌だ。
No.
何が嫌だって言うんだ。
What do you mean, no?
私はシトリエだ。白木の命令など受けない。お前たちみたいな下品な野蛮人が私にこうしろああしろと言えると思っているのか？
I'm a Shitoriya. I'm not going to take demands from a Shiraki. I'm not going to take demands from such like low life losers like you. Shit is just going off. Oh, what a big voice. Mano's looking at me. Next. Next.
よく聞け。
Listen carefully. Next. Mono poked her forehead with his finger.
水を汲んでこい。行かないなら朝飯はない。
If you don't get water, there's no breakfast. Next. Next.
食べ物なんかね。私を冒涜しているのか？この汚い白木の原
How
住民
dare
が。
how dare you threaten me with no food? You dirty low life. First, next. 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 Yeah, she like walked off. Next. Next. Something wrong with Shia. All we did was ask her for water. Next.
あのおかしい女はほっといて俺たち二人で食べよ
Let's leave her and just eat the two of us.
でも
But
ういいから
never mind her.
うん
Next. 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 Next.
あ
Next. Shia must be hungry too. I'm worried about Shia. But I kept my mouth shut and prepared the meat. Mano is angry, so there's nothing we can do.
お腹いっぱい
I'm so full. I'm very satisfied. Next. 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 It's been a long time since we've had this much meat in the morning. Next. 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 Next.
結構残っ
We got plenty left.
あ
I guess so. There's a fair bit left. Next. Next. It's because he hunted for Shia as well. That's why there's so much left.
たプライドのために空腹に耐えるとはあんなのが一人よ
She's to save face. She's deciding to not to eat. Is that what Shitori are like? Next. I don't understand it. Next.
知恵はプライドが傷ついたの
Yeah, do you think we hurt her pride?
多分
Probably.
水を汲んできてって言った
Just
か
because we
ら
asked her to get water.
多分そうだろ
Probably. Strange. I don't understand. Next. 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 Next.
持って行って
Take this with you.
これ
昨日から何も食べてないのにプライドのために我慢するなんて
She hasn't eaten
すごい
anything.
よな
It's impressive that she decided to take a pride over a full stomach. Next. Mano is kind. I took a plate with some meat on it.
俺がやったって言うなよ
Don't tell her that it's from me.
俺が持って行けと言ったことは言うなミルカが持ってきたんだって
なんで
Why?
いいから
Just do it. What is Mano is strange. Next. His face is red.
いいから早く持っていけ
Hurry up and take it.
わかった
Okay. Hopefully he just like falls in love with this woman and then like they get married or something and he's like, I'm gonna put my like desires for war aside. They're really not all bad. And then that's it. That's the end of the game.
Something like that, yeah. I don't see where the story's going at all. I don't even know why we're here still. But yeah, you want to take a break? I'm kind of hungry. I could use a snack or
Yeah.
something. Alright,
Yeah, let's do it.
yeah, back in a few. Alrighty.
Okay, Shia, it's breakfast. Next. Next. Next.
シエ泣いてる
Shia, are you crying?
ブレーヌ
Of course not.
名
Don't
前で
call
呼
me
ぶな
that
と言っ
as
た
well.
だろ
Don't
泣
cry,
か
don't
ない
cry.
泣かない
I patted her head. Is she crying because she's hungry? You must have been so hungry.
子供扱いはやめろ
They treat me like a child.
そうそう
Next. Next. I feel sorry for them. Next. I gave her the plate.
食べて
Eat it.
私に
You gonna give it to
くれるのか？
me? Yes. I smiled brightly.
ミルクが持ってきたの
I brought it for you.
そうマノが言えって
Is what Mana told me to say. Next. Next. Next.
あの男が
That's what that guy said.
だから早く食べ
Yeah,
て
so hurry up and eat. She went slightly red. Next.
これは
What kind of
何
baby
の
is
肉なん
this?
だ
それウサギ
Probably
か
a
な
rabbit.
ウサギ
Rabbits are shaped like this. She pokes it with her finger.
それはウサギの足なの
That's a rabbit's foot, leg. It seems like she's never seen a rabbit before. Next. She starts eating. Next.
美味しい
It's delicious,
美味しいでしょ
right? Next. 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 Just like so much detail about like her eating. Next. 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 Next.
お前は
So are you her younger sister? I mean, are you his younger sister? Yeah. What? Next. Sister? I started laughing. I'm his little sister. I shook my head.
違う違う
No,
ではなんだ
no. So what is it then?
ミルカはマノのお母さんマノはミルカの息子
He's my son. I'm his mother.
何
What? Next. Next. Next.
私をからか
Are
っ
you
ている
making
のか
fun of me?
からかったりしてない
No.
そんな嘘をついて何の得があるんだ
What do you get out of telling a stupid lie like that?
嘘なんてついて
It's
な
not
い
a lie.
あの男にそう言わせられてでもいるのか呆れた男だな
So, next. She's mumbling to herself. I'm not lying.
まったく白木というのは一緒に話していると
I don't understand Shiraki when I'm talking to him. It feels like I'm going crazy. Next. She's rubbing her head and I can see her horn. Or horns. Her long horns that are growing from her ears. Pick up your They're different to ours. They glow brightly. They're so big. I extended my hand towards the horns.
Oh.
Next.
触るな
Don't touch me. And she slaps the hand away, I think. Ouch. Next. 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 Ow, that hurts. Why would she hit so hard?
汚い手でどこに触ろうとしてるんだ
Don't touch me with those dirty hands.
ねえ汚くないのに
My hands aren't dirty. Next. Well, actually, I haven't washed my hands since eating, so they are a bit dirty. Yeah, next.
よく聞け今度この角に触ろうとしたら
Listen carefully. Next time you try to touch my horns, you're gonna be in real trouble. Next.
ミルカも角ある
I have horns too. Next. Next. Next.
角だって
Horns. She laughs. She looks fed up.
そんなのは角じゃなくてコブというのさコブ同角なんて本当に癒やしいコブに過ぎない
I wouldn't call those horns, they're more like bumps.
うん
Next. Next.
この角は天格を上回る選ばれたもの神格と呼ばれている
These are real
大きなものの
horns.
角だ
They're referred to as like heavenly horns or something like that. Therefore, you know, the upper people only.
肝に銘じておけ白木のメスよ
Yeah, let that be a lesson to you. Like,
神
you know,
格
female from Shiraki or like a bitch from Shiraki, basically. So like heavenly horns. What's that? How's it different to ours? It is cool. They are cool. They're just horns, right?
何ができる
What can they do?
何
So I'm just gonna have a sip of my coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
だから
There's so much skippable dialogue.
Mhm.
Next. It's like I'm back. Okay, next. Like, you
お前
know,
お前には何ができる
what can you do?
私
Me? Next. Next. I can fix people's injuries.
なんだと
Really?
怪我が治せる
Yes.
怪我を治せる
You can really do that?
そんな
Next. Next.
やるじゃない
Wow,
か
that's actually kind of impressive.
マノはもっとすごい
Mono can do even more.
マノは人の時間が盗める
What? Mono can steal people's time? Next.
時間が盗める
He can steal time? Oh, that's right. I can't even really explain it. It's hard to explain. Mono can stop people. But then he can move around. how I explain it.
何？時間を操れるってことか。
But so you can control time.
汚い白木。そんな能力があるわ
A
けない。
dirty low life from Shiraki, you can do that.
本当だよ。
It's the truth.
じゃあ見せてみろ。
Then show me.
でもマノは見せてくれない。
But Mana won't show me.
やっぱりインチキだ。
I knew it. He's a fraud.
インチキじゃない。
He's not a fraud.
お前の方だって嘘だろう。傷の治療なんて。
So you're lying as well. You can't fix people's injuries. So maybe I'll show you. Just beat the shit out of you and then fix it.
Yeah.
Next. She makes me feel like I've lost. My eyes started to well up with tears. I'm not a fraud. She yelled.
シエは何なの？
What is sheer? What are you, sheer? Next. What can she do?
少なくともお前らなんかのよりずっと
At the very least, I'm much better than the two of you.
だから何なの？
So what are you?
話す価値もない。
You don't even deserve to hear. What the fuck is the problem, man?
嘘つき。
Liar. Next.
べー。
She sticks the tongue out. Next.
無礼な。
How rude.
シエは何にもできないんでしょ。だから何にも言えないんでしょ。
So, Shia, you can't do anything, that's why you won't tell me.
驚いて気絶するんじゃないかと心配してやっているんだ。
No, I'm just concerned that you're gonna be so amazed that you will faint.
それでも
Next.
本当に聞きたいのか？
You really wanna know? I nodded. Next. If her powers are not as good as ours, I'm gonna make fun of her. Next.
それならちょっとだけ話してやる。私の神格の力
If
は
that's the case, I'll tell you a little bit. My horns. She looks at me quietly. Next. Next.
最悪を防ぐ力。この世界の最悪を防ぐコロナの意志を持った力。
The ability to control chaos? I think that's what she means, chaos. Next. I scratch my head.
ん？
Next.
何それ？
What does that mean?
だから
Next.
言いたくないって言ったんだ。
Yeah, I told you I did want to tell you.
おかしい。
Strange. So, after all, I guess you can't really do anything. I scratch my head.
つまらない。
Boring.
つまらないの問題じゃない。
It's not about boring or not boring.
生活には役立たないんじゃない。
So, you can't use that with your daily life, can you?
生活の役なんかに立つと思うのか？ただの生活にだわ。私の神格が。
No, my special abilities are not for daily life.
いらない力。
It's a useless power. She's going in now. Respect.
無礼なやつ。お前は
You're so rude.
形だけは立派
Well, at least they look impressive. Yeah, she lost her words. Roasted. It's like just my shape.
形は可愛い。
Their shape is cute.
そんな風に
Don't talk about it like that. Just mumbling. Next. Next. Next.
うん。
She's really strange. Mana really got a strange girl. Found a strange girl. Next.
シエ、泣かないで。
Don't cry.
おね。
誰がお姉さんだ
So, she's like, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you, little child, kind of thing. It's like, little child.
ミルカシエのお姉さん。
It's like, yeah, I'm your older sister, kind of thing.
何を
What are you talking about? How old are you
お前
even?
私40歳ぐらい。
About 40. That's so weird that she's 40 years old.
Mhm.
呆れる
It's like, that's ridiculous. Her expression returned to normal. She seemed very self-satisfied.
よく覚えておけ私は今年で200に60を足してから7回目の誕生日を迎えたのだ
Listen carefully. This year, I'll be 200 plus 60. And it'll be my 7th birthday, something like that. Got their own system.
年が3つあるの？
So you have 3 ages?
267歳というこ
No,
と
it
だ
means I'm 267.
うわ
Really?
ー、マジで？
Really? I'm surprised. She's that old?
少しは恐れ入りましたという
It's like, wow, it looks like you have some respect now.
おばあ
It's
さ
like,
ん。
wow, you're a grandma. We stand silently for a minute. Next.
お前にそんな言葉遊びを教えたのは誰だあの男か
It's like, who taught you to speak like that? Is that man?
マノ？
そう
Mama? Yes.
マノに言葉を教えたのはミルカなんだよ。
No, I'm the one that taught Mano how to speak.
ミルカ、マノのお母さんだから。
Because I'm
いろいろ教えてあげてた。
Mano's mother. I taught him everything.
お前は私のことを完全にバカにしてるな
He really treated me like an idiot. No, I'm not. It's just that she won't believe what I'm saying. She doesn't trust anyone. Yeah, you idiot. I stuck my tongue out. Her face went serious.
お前のお兄さんじゃないとしたらお前らは恋人同
See,
士
if you're
な
not,
の
if he's not your older brother, then does that mean you're lovers?
違うって。
No.
それじゃあ人には言え
Is
な
there
い理
some
由で
kind
も
of
あるのか
reason you can't tell anyone?
そんなのない。
No. Next. 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 They're just staring at each other. she smiled.
それじゃ まさか
So are you... Huh?
夫婦ではな
You're
いだ
not
ろうな
husband and wife, are you? What? Husband and wife? Next. Next.
違っていたら違うと
No. If you're not, then you can tell me.
窓はミルカの息子
No,
だよ
he's my son. I don't know how many times I've said it. Next.
お母さん
Mother. Comes in and says mother. Next.
バルゴフおじいさんに会いに行こ
Let's go meet Balgov.
おじいさんにいいよ
Okay, sounds good. I stood up. Next. Next.
今
Did you just say mother?
う。おう
Next.
お前今
Next.
この
何
What? Next.
何かおかしいか
Something funny?
本当に
So you were telling the truth?
本当だったのか
だから窓はミルカの息子
I
だ
told you.
うん
Next. Next.
親子関係の釣り合いはどうなっているのだお
It's
前
like,
ら白木たちは
what kind of mother-son relationships do you have here in Shiraki?
何が言いたいんだ
It's a legitimate question. What are you trying to say? Next. Next.
ミルカはちょっと童顔なだけさ
Next.
母親の名前を呼び捨てにするとはなんと野蛮な
It's like you're a weird guy for calling your mother by her first name.
うん
I've heard of that before. セナもシエと同じこと言ってた。セナ was saying the same thing as Shia. When I think of Senna, I get sad again. Senna's not coming home. So instead of her, Shia is here. I felt like that's what was happening.
それはともかく飯は食べたようだ
It looks like you've eaten dinner already. I mean, breakfast. He looks at the empty plate.
あとは好きにしろ行こうとしていたところに行くとか俺たちは用事があって出かける
Just do as you please. Go where you want to go. We have things to do. Mano tried to leave. I tried to follow him.
ちょっと待って
Wait for me. Next.
好きにしろとは
So, what do you mean I can just do what I want? Next.
わからないのか言葉そのまま
It's
だ
just as I said. Oh,
出て
fucking
いけ
hell.
ってことなのか
You want me to leave?
Yeah, this shit sucks.
言葉そのままだと言ったはずだ
It's never gonna end.
Oh my god, it's so fucking boring.
I know.
Fuck. Ugh. How many days have we done this?
This
5
is
streams?
stream number 7
7.
for this game. Yep.
Oh my god. Okay. So by the end of this, it's like almost 30 hours then, by the end of this stream.
We're at 21 and a half hours, I guess.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because you pause the time as we take breaks and shit like that.
Yeah.
言葉そのままだと言ったはずだ。Okay, next. Next. Mana keeps walking towards Balgov's place. Next. Next. I mean, like, there's so much like shit you can skip that it's almost like you could just go through like a whole chapter and I could just read it and give a fucking summary at the end, and the summary would be like a paragraph long.
Yeah. For real. I'm looking up how many SMT9 streams we did. I think it was like 13.
13, okay. Okay, so we're basically like halfway through SMT9 now.
Yeah, just about.
Next. 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 They're going to Balgov together with Mana. I like Balgov, so I was happy. Next. 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 Mana stopped. Next.
お前さ
Hey you. Next. Next. Next.
どうしてついてく
Why are
る
you following me? Oh, yeah, her, okay. Next. Oh, it's Shia. She was following us. Next.
シエ
Next. 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 Next.
好きにしろって言っただろ
I told you to do whatever you want to do.
好きに
That's what I'm
して
doing.
るだろ
Next. 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 Next.
お前さ
Hey, you. Next. She
どうして
was
ずっと
surprised
つ
and
いてくるん
stopped.
だ
Why are you following us?
Like deja vu. Like we already did this. Like. Oof.
Yeah.
Right.
Did what?
Just. Why are you following us?
Yeah. And it's like he like tells her like she can do whatever she wants, and then she chooses to follow him, and he's like, "Why the fuck are you following us?" It's kind of unreasonable.
Oh my god. And it took like 25 lines of text to. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Next. 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 Next.
私たちと一緒に行こうね
It's like, it's fine, you can come with us, okay?
一緒に行こう
Let's go to Balgov's place. He's nice.
それは
Who is that?
誰の
ミルカと仲のいいおじいさんよ
He's friends
と
with
ても
us,
優
he's a
し
good
くて
person.
いい人
But his daughter is annoying. Lana is annoying. Next. Next. Next.
マノ
Mana's walked ahead. Okay, next. Next. Next.
お前も早くついていけ
So hurry up and follow him.
シエと一緒に行ってあげるよ
Let's go together. She seems a little scared. Next. Next.
その名前で呼ぶな
Don't call me that name.
じゃあなんて呼ぶ
What should I call you then?
シエドリエ・ラームンタルトコロ
長すぎ。
It's too long. Very long. I can't remember. Next. Next.
もしかしてちょっとバカ？
Say, wait, are you actually kind of stupid?
ミルカはバカじゃない。
No, I'm not stupid. Fuck, it really took it that long. Like, there's been multiple times where she just like stares at her with like her finger in her mouth. It's like, how could you not notice? I'm not an idiot. I hate that word. She fucking calls her idiot all the time. She's been calling Shia an idiot like so many times now, like way more than she has. You know, I'm angry. Minika's not an idiot.
わかった。
Okay. Shia nods.
だいたいわかったからもう言わないから。
I understood. I won't say it anymore. She's like, I got the picture. What did she understand? Well, either way, she understood my words. She understood me. I guess she is a good person.
あの男がお前の息子だというのは
I couldn't believe that he was your son. Mano. Next.
今は
But I think I can sort of understand now.
わかるような気がする。
She said slightly uncomfortable. She's like treating them like they're like disabled now or something. Next. It's like, oh, I get it. She is a little bit dumb, isn't she? To understand something so simple it takes her a long time. I pulled her hand.
さあ、早く行こ
Let's go. Mano's going ahead. I pulled her hand. Next. She like complied and just went with him. With her. Balgov's house. It's afternoon already.
う。あら、マノ？
Hi, Mano. Next. Next.
こんにちは。おじいさんにお会いしたいん
I'm
です
here
け
to
ど。
see Balgov.
中にいるから入って。
It's inside.
え
Next. 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 Next.
おはよ
Good morning. Lana looked at me.
う。なんだ、ミルカじゃない。
Oh, it's Milka.
私ミルカ。
Yeah, I'm Milka.
そんなの分かってるわよ。
Of course I know that.
何笑って
Why are you
るの？
laughing? Next. 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 Next.
誰？
Who's that? Oh, that's right. She is here too. Next.
シエなの。
This is Shia.
シエ。
Next. She looked at her up and down suspiciously.
どこから来た？
Where'd you come from?
マノが拾ってきたの。
Mano found her.
何？マノが？
Mano? Yes. Yeah, next. Next. Next.
どうしたのラナ？
What's wrong, Alana?
角が。 たちのと
Her horns are a little bit
ちょ
different.
っと違うけど
What does that mean? Next. Next. Next.
チラチラ見るな野蛮人が
Don't stare at me, low life. Next. Next.
野蛮人
Next.
お前の気持ち悪い視線で体が怪我されているようだ
I feel
どうそ
dirty
んな目で見ると
just from
礼
having
儀
you
という
look
の
at
も知
me.
らないのか
Don't you have any manners?
まったく白木という者たちは
You shiraki people.
見るか誰よこの女
It's like, who is this person? She's extremely rude.
知らない
I don't know. Next. 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 Next.
見たところお前のようだな
Next.
は
Next.
やかましいバカ娘というのは
It's like, oh, you must be the annoying stupid woman.
やかましいバカ
Annoying
娘
stupid woman. Next. 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 Lana is breathing heavily. And she's looking at it with a scary expression.
お前もバカか
Are you an idiot too?
そんなわけないだろうブレーナ
How rude. Lana looked at me. I laughed.
お仲間同士で仲良く遊んでなアホが2人か頭が2倍痛くなりそうだね
It's like, wow, we don't just have one idiot anymore. We have two idiots now. I feel like my head's gonna hurt.
何言ってるんだこのメス
What are you saying, bitch? Basically.
あっちに行って遊んでなお前の友達はメルカだろお前たちと遊んでいる暇なんて
So why don't you two go play over there? I have no time for you. Next. 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 How dare you?
シエやめてこっちに来て
Next. Yeah, stop. Next. 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 Next.
あいつ私をバカだと思ってるんじゃないか
She thinks I'm some kind of idiot, doesn't she?
違う違う
No. Next.
ラナはねやかましいからなのバルゴーフおじいさんもそう言ってたから
Yeah, Lana is annoying. That's what Balgof also said.
元からあんな口ぶりだから気にしないで
That's how she talks. Don't worry about it.
本当か
Is that true? Yes. Next. 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 Next.
怒らないで
Don't get angry. I patted her on the butt. It's weird. Her face went red. 言うことはよく聞かないといい子になる. You have to, if you don't listen to what people say, you can't be good. Milka. Next. I heard Balgov's voice. Mana came after us as well. Next. Balgov is looking at the woman. Who are you? Next.
おじいさん
Balgov.
その角は
Those horns.
まさか
Next. 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 What's wrong? What's wrong, everybody? Mirka doesn't understand. Balgov is staring at shit. Next. Next.
白木部族の村長か
Are you the leader of this town?
その様子だと私の身分が分かったよ
It seems that way. It seems like you understand who I am.
あなた
So
は
you
やっ
are.
ぱり
His voice was very serious. Next. Next. What's wrong, Balgov? What's going on?
三代目コロナシエトリエ・ラー・ムン・タルト・コロナだ
I'm like Coroner the Third. I still haven't explained what Coroner is, but then, yeah, that's her full name, she says.
コロンが
Coroner. His face went blue. Next. Next. He like bowed. Well, like he's on the ground and he's like putting his face on the ground. What's wrong?
子供たちの無礼お許しをあまりにも下品な身でございまして知識を学んだことのない獣のような者たちですので
He's like, please forgive our rudeness. We acted like animals. We don't. He's like apologizing on their behalf, being like they don't know who they're dealing with. They're like animals.
捧げ物として何の役にも立たないものですどうか
They are completely useless. Please forgive us. Useless? What do you mean? Seems like Shia answered.
顔を上げなさい白木の老人よ
Raise your head. Like old man of Shiraki.
今の私は逃亡の身他国の最悪を防ぐことを断り逃げているところだお前たちを捧げ物にするためにここに来
Okay.
たのではない
I've been on the run to prevent the chaos between the countries. I didn't come here to use you people. Next. 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 Next.
少しの間でいいからかくまってほしいだけだ今他国は右国が私を逃げるように仕向けたと思って全国に軍隊を配置している
I just need to lay low here for a while. The armies are looking for me.
右国の国境の周りは警備でいっぱいに違いない私は
I'm sure they have the village surrounded. I need to hide for a little while.
私どもに
But we can't do that. Next. 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 Why is he so afraid of Shia? Next.
シエ
Next. 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 What a cold expression. She seems like a different person. Next. 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 So they're all in there together. Next. 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 Fucking hell. She's like everybody's here and she'll list every single person's name and then she's like, this is Balgov's house. It's just like fuck. She is in the middle and we're all sitting around her. Next. 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 Next.
神格というのは
So these are heavenly horns. Next. Next.
最悪神が下るこの時代の最悪を防ぐ捧げ物を選択するのだ。それが私の力。コロナと呼ばれる私の力だ。
That's my power, is to prevent chaos. I was chosen by God to prevent chaos, and that's why I'm referred to as Corona.
最悪死
Next. 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 Next.
私も若い頃全国を旅したことがございました。その時に知りました。
When I was young, I traveled the lands. That's when I first heard of this.
そしてそれがコロナと呼
And
ばれ
that,
ているという
how that
の
would be referred to as Corona. Balgov knows what Corona is.
最悪神とは何なのですか？
What is the god of chaos? Mano asked. Next. Next. Next.
最悪神とはこの世界の共存均衡のために最悪を下す神のことを言う。
Next. Yeah, you can go next on this one. Yeah, next. Next. Next.
Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I hit the button and it
こ
doesn't
の世界の誰も
doesn't register.
この最悪からは逃れられない。
At least there's some kind of gameplay involved. It's just like you try to go next and you can't, so you have to fight that.
Pretty engaging.
Yeah. Nobody can run from chaos.
干ばつ、洪水、火災、疫病、地震、
The god of chaos rains down chaos in the forms of like
最悪神は
floods and fires and illness, earthquakes. Next. Next. I couldn't understand. What she talks about is complicated.
それはみんな共存均衡が歪んだことによって起こる自然な現象。
That's a result of chaos in humanity.
だが我ら人間は莫大な角の力で共存均衡を破ってしまった。人間は必要以上に増え角の力も増していった。
But because human beings don't get along, that's why these things happen. And there are a lot of people with horns now. There's a lack of equality.
そのために最悪神の災難はだんだん早くなり
Because of the
人間に集中し始めたのだ。
because of the lack of equality, there's chaos.
その災いを
So you're gonna
防げる
stop
ってこ
that
とか？
chaos. Next. 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 Next.
そう
Next.
私コロナはそのために存在しているのだから。
Next.
とんでもない。
Next.
そんな力が
Next. 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 Next.
そしてその力を発揮するためには捧げ物が必要だと言っているのか。
So in order to get that, activate that power, do you need a sacrifice? Next. 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 Next.
そう
That's right. Next. Next.
しかしその捧げ物は定められているものだ。コロナは定められている捧げ物を見つけ出す力の持ち主。
But the sacrifice has to be somebody worthy. We have the power to find that person.
そうでないものを捧げ物にしても
There's no point sacrificing anyone that's not chosen.
そんなバカな。
How stupid. Next. 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 Next.
だからここに捧げ物を探しに来ているのでは
But
ない。
I'm not here to find a sacrifice in this town, so you don't have to worry. Next. 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 Next.
だったらどうして
So why are you here? Next.
それだけの力を持ったコロナ様がどうして各国の兵士たちに追いかけられていた。理由は何だ。
If you're so special and you have so much power, why are the soldiers looking for you?
それは
That's because. Next. 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 Next.
各国が協定を破ったためだ。
Because the countries broke their agreement.
協定。
Agreement. Next. Next. Next.
コロナは他国のものでも右国のものでもない。お互い公平にコロナの力を使って災難を防ぐのが原則となって
Okay, so these Corona people don't belong to either nation. They decided to use them together to
今回
prevent chaos.
右国で起こった火山噴出は大きな事件だった。それで右国では
So one of the countries there was a volcano erupted and they wanted to use the corona.
しかし同時に他国でも原因のわからない
But at
疫
the
病
same
が発
time
生
there
してし
was
まったのだ。
like a mass illness spreading through the other country.
ということは
In that case. Next. Next.
お互いコロナの信託っていうのを行うために戦争をしているというのか。
So that means they're fighting over you. Next. 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 Next.
各国は協定を破った。私は右国で信託の準備をしていたところだったが、各国は戦争を起こし、結局私を強制的に連れて行こうとした。
So she wanted to help one country, but she was kidnapped by another one.
しかし私はそれを認めるわけにはいか
But
な
I
かっ
couldn't
た。
approve that. Next.
コロナは純粋に中立としてこの世界の全ての命に公平でないといけない。だから逃げたのだ。
To put it simply, everybody has to be equal. That's why I ran away.
笑わせるな。
Don't make me laugh. Next. 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 Next.
何が公平だ。
What's equal?
俺たち白木もお前らが最悪と呼んでいるものを全部受けているんだ。でも俺たちはそれを防いだりしていない。
We've experienced what you guys call chaos, but we haven't even tried to stop it.
そうやって生きているんだ。
That's how we've been living our lives. Next. Next.
公平？全ての生命に公平にするだと。なら俺たち白木は命もないとでも言うのか。
So you want every life to be equal? So does that mean that you think we're not equal?
俺たちは生き物でもないと言うのか。お前らの汚い欲のせいで戦争が起こり、セナが死んだ。
So you don't even think that we're living beings because of your greedy war. Senna has died.
それがお前ら一人へという者たちのやり方なのか。
So that's how you Storia people do things.
マノ、落ち着きなさい。
Mano, calm down. Next. 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 Next.
どうして共存できないんだ。両国みんな順番に信託を受けたら済む問題なのに、どうして戦争なんかをするんだ。
It's like, why can't you coexist? If you just took turns using the colonna, you wouldn't have to fight.
それは信託を一度実行するとまたコロナの力が戻るまで
Okay.
3年の時
So
間が
that's
かかるから
because
だ。
every time you use my powers, you have to wait 3 years for them to like recharge, basically. Next. Next.
お前らに白木などにわからないような複雑な事情があるのだ。
We have all sorts of complicated reasons that you wouldn't understand.
どうせ獣にも及ばない俺たちの事情など関係ないと言ってるのか。
Okay. You think we're relevant because you just think of us as animals.
We're going Mock. Good to see you.
そうだ、この下品な同格の虫にも及ばない獣たち。
Yeah, that's right. I didn't even think of you as bugs. Next. 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 Next.
マノ、それ以上はやめなさい。
Mana, stop. Next. Next. Mano, yeah, gets up and runs off. I tried to follow, but there was no strength in my legs. Next. I can't move.
ご
Next.
容赦ください。マノは先日一人に妹を殺され、とても傷ついているのです。
Please forgive him. He's very angry because his friend was killed recently.
妹を
Yeah, his friend. Next.
一人への幸運を邪魔した罪で殺されてしまいました。
Yeah, she was killed because she got in the way of the army.
まだ子供だったので。
She was just a child.
一人への幸運を邪魔したのであれば殺されても仕方のないことだ。
That's to be expected if you got in the way of the army. Next. Next. Next.
あなたの身に何かあったら、私ども白木は 全滅するでしょう。どうぞお好きなようになさって。
If anything happens to you, I'm
お
sure
立ちください。
the people of Shiraki will be taken out. Please do, do as you please.
I've played a visual novel that I liked on the Vita, and Dreamy's played a bunch of visual novels actually.
何も望んでおりません。
But yeah, this one in particular is like just an example of a very shitty visual novel. Space.
Yeah. Yeah, this game just sucks.
Yeah, 私たちは何も望んでおりません。We don't need anything.
私も過酷の警戒が緩くなったらすぐに立つつもりだ。こんな汚いところから1秒でも早く離れたいからな。
As soon as the security around here dies down, I'm gonna get out of this dirty place. She answers very directly. Everyone was quiet. Damatte sote Minuka sat quietly. She stood up.
用は済んだ。もうこれ以上
I'm all done. There's nothing left to talk about.
はい。
Understood. She had left. Next.
おじいさん。
Balgov.
そうか。いるか。
You must have been scared. Everything's fine
わ
now.
かったな。
Next.
なんでもない。なんでもないから。心配することはないぞ。
Don't worry about it. You're gonna be okay. Next. 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 The day passed. Timotokami. There was a guardian god. That was so that it was a guardian god that exists to make sure we get along. People. Wait, go next. 中で動いている. We all exist. Earth exists as a circle, and within that, we all try to live together. All of nature and life and death is part of this. She said circle, but yeah, like circle.
Yeah. I think most visual novels, I mean, they're usually just still images with music and dialogue. There's like, yeah, the one I played on the Vita had like 2 or 3 like fully like animated cutscenes though.
Yeah. Next. Okay, next. Yeah, unless everything's in harmony, we can't exist peacefully. Next. 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 Yeah, next. Yeah, so that's what we call balance, is when all the rules of nature are in place, kind of thing. But because there's too many people started to fight. Next. 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 There's all sorts of reasons for chaos, illness and floods, etc. There are people who believe that those are just that's just how things are, and other people believe they happen for a reason. My ancestors were like that.
Nah, I haven't played Roller Coaster Tycoon yet.
Next. There are people who try to stop inequality and discrimination. My ancestors were like that.
Bible game was pretty funny. It's just a party game. It took us less than an hour to do everything in the game.
Over several decades. Over several hundred years. The powers and the desire to stop chaos has been passed down through the generations. And the people who receive that power are called korona. Next. All right. Number 7.
Wanna take a break here?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Okay. Just make sure it saves. Okay. Back in a few. I'll pause the timer. Okay. Okay.
Okay, next.
Hour and a half left.
She made a loud noise and woke up in her sleep. What's wrong? Next. Her face was covered in sweat. Next. She looked at me. Her breathing stabilized. Next.
夢だったか
It was just a dream.
シエ
Are you
大
okay?
丈夫
Next. Next.
触るな。
Don't touch me. I pulled my hand back. Next. 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 She's been very serious since she met Balgov.
体がベトベトする。
My whole body is covered in sweat.
お風呂
Do you wanna be? Do you wanna go in a bath?
お風呂
Do
お風
you
呂
wanna go in
入
a
る
bath? Next. Next. I stood up. Next.
どこで風呂に入るんだ？
Where would I go in a bath?
一緒に行こ
Let's go together. Next. I took her by the hand and pulled her. She got up.
う
Next.
ミルカについてきて
Follow me. Next. Next. The weather outside was really nice. I stretched. Next. Next. It's been several days since she has come here. According to Mano, she needs to be here for a while. I don't understand, but I'm glad she's here. I'm glad I made a friend.
マノ
Next. Mano was sitting in the garden looking at us. Mano and Shia looked at each other. Next. 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 I'm hoping Midaka will have to be the sacrifice, and that's where the game ends. She has like, you know, healing powers or whatever. Maybe like she'll realize that she's the one that has to die or something.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to think of like any way that this game could end on this day,
I know.
on the 7th day.
Yeah, like, come on, let's wrap it up.
Yeah. Next.
It's just weird. It doesn't feel like there's any, like, I don't know. Like, there's just, like, kind of nothing happening. I just met her, and then they're like, oh, she has some special powers. Okay.
Yeah.
Just going
Yeah, I don't
forward.
know. I mean, like the way it happened earlier, it was like at the end of the 3rd day or something, that girl's arm got chopped off. So I'm hoping like the next big moment is actually going to come up soon, and it's going to be just come out of nowhere, and then it'll end.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. I know, Green Pen. I'm just trying to push through it. It's it's not a good game. Not a fun
Yeah.
experience at all.
Yeah, it's you know, even if we don't get it done today, which like I don't think we'll get it done, but like, you know, at least if we could get this part done, and then maybe go back to the hospital in the real world,
Yeah.
then that'll feel like we're getting to the end. I don't know what I'm gonna do if like he goes into like a third dream. That'd be so fucked up.
I know. This is rough.
Yeah, like because right now it's like 2 games in one. They've just like added an extra game in here.
Yeah. It's basically what happened.
Next. Next.
どこで風呂に入れるんだ？
Where do I go in the bath?
見るかついてきて
Follow me. Next. She seems to like baths. She seems to be in a better mood. Next. This is the bath. Yeah, I brought her to the lake that I always go to. Next. 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 Next.
こんなところで
This is
水浴びを
you're
しろと
telling
い
me
うの
to
か？
have a bath here. Next. 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 Next.
お湯でもないし、綺麗な水なのかどうかも。
It's not
わからない
even
じゃない
hot
か。
water, and I don't know like how clean this water is.
きれいよきれいよ
It's clean. Next. She drank the water. Next. Next. Next.
お前、体を洗おうとしてる水を。
You're drinking water that we're gonna bathe in.
とてもきれいよ
It's
本
clean.
当よ
Well,
ほら早く入ろう
let's get in. I try to take my clothes off.
ダメ。
No, stop. She's holding on to my clothes.
シエ離して
Let go, I wanna go in the
お
bath.
風呂入れないよ
下品だ。
You know, how rude. How careless. Next.
何
What's wrong?
人前で服を脱ぐのは下品だと言っているのだ。
It's rude to take your clothes off in front of other people.
人前って見る
But
か
it's just the two of
し
us.
かいないよ
だから、私
Yeah,
が
that's
ここ
what I'm
にい
saying.
る
I'm
の
right
だ。
here.
見るか平気
Next.
私が平気ではない。
I'm not fine with this.
そうなの
What's wrong? She's so strange. Next.
シエはお風呂入
You
り
don't
た
want to
く
go
な
in
い
the
の
bath? I want to go in.
水浴びしないとは言っていない。全裸になるとは下品だと言っているのだ。わからないやつだ
I'm
な。
not saying I'm not going to have a bath. I'm saying it's rude to get naked in front of other people. Next.
服を着たまま入りなさい。
Go in with your clothes on.
体と一緒に服も洗えるし。
You can wash your clothes while you wash your body. Next.
それはそうかも
I suppose that's true. She's so smart. Next. Yeah, she jumps in. Yeah, next. Next. I start sinking towards the bottom of the lake. It's cold water and it feels nice.
おい、
Hey. Next. It's fine, I can hold my breath. I can hold my breath to 100.
白
I
木の
don't
メ
know
ス。
about that.
どうしたのだ。おい。
Hey, where'd you go? The bitch from Shiraki kind of thing. 45, yeah.
見るか。見るか。
Next. Next. Oh, I could only count to 50. Next. 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 Isn't it deep?
腰までしかない。
No, you. It only comes up to my waist. Next. 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 Oh yeah, it felt like Shia was yelling out to me.
シエも入ろうよ。
Shia, come in here.
入るも
I'm
の
not going in there.
すごく気持ちいいよ。
Feels good. Next.
水もきれいで全然冷たくないよ。
The water's clean and it's not too cold.
早く入って。早く。
Come on in. I grab both her hands. Next. Next.
いくらなんでもこの私がお前みたいな白木のメスと湖で
I'm not gonna go in the water like you and degrade myself. Next.
すっごく気
Next.
持ちいい。
She got in. So this is meant to be like the sexy scene of this arc, I guess.
Guess so.
It's just like so poorly drawn and shit. Everything's so low effort. See, it feels good, right?
知っておくがあまりにも長い間入れなかったから仕方なく
I'm just in here because I haven't had a decent wash in a while. Next.
本当はお前みたいな白木のメス
I'd
と
rather not
風呂
degrade
に入りた
myself
くな
like
かったん
this.
だ
Getting in the water with somebody like you. Okay, next. Next. Next.
気持ちいいでしょ。
Feels good, right? Next. Next.
気持ちいいでしょ。
Next.
まあ少し
Yeah, I suppose you could say that it
気
feels
持
good.
ちいいと
Next. 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 Next.
ほら。
Next.
何をするんだブレナ
Hey, what are you doing?
水攻撃。
Nah, it's water attack.
冷たい。
It's cold, stop it.
えい。
Next.
ブレナ
How rude, what are you doing? Next. 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 She's covered in water. You. Her voice went low. I was a little scared.
許さないと
I'm not gonna forgive you. Next. She looked like she wanted to kill me. But then I started laughing. And all of a sudden, a giant wave hit me.
殺すぞ白木
I'm gonna kill you. Next.
死ね死ね
Die, die.
見るか負けない。
I won't lose. Minaka attacks. Next. Yeah, rude.
お前が先にやったのにどうしてお前は逃げる
You're the
の
one that attacked me first. Get back here, stop running.
それは水攻撃。
Because I don't like being attacked with water.
私だって痛かったんだ
You got me. Get back here. Next. Next.
よけた
You dodged my attack?
う
Yes.
どうして逃げるん
Stop
だ
running.
ん。それは水に打たれたくない。
I don't want to be attacked by water.
卑怯な逃げるな
Stop cheating. Get back here. Next. Next.
こうしないと当たらないよ。
You can't hit me. Next. Next.
This is going on for so long.
Yeah. Next.
Jesus.
Next. 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 Next.
絶対負けない。
I'm not gonna lose no matter what.
水遊び。
This is fun, haha. Next. 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 Yeah, she was like, we kept doing that for a while, it was fun. Next. She seems very tired. Next.
一度も
I didn't even hit you once.
支援はドロ
You're,
すぎ
you're
る。
too slow. Next. Next. She's very competitive. But I won. Next. Yeah, they sat by the water, but with only their feet in the water. Next. She is on her side and she's looking at me.
お前たちも体が汚れれば洗うし、水に入ったら気持ちいいと感じるのか。
You guys, when your bodies get dirty, you get in the water and clean yourselves, and when you get in the water, you feel good. What does she mean? Next. Next.
親しい者が死ぬと悲しんで、
When somebody you love dies, you cry, and when you have fun, you laugh. Yes. Next. 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 Yeah, you should laugh as well. If you're having fun, you should laugh. But she doesn't laugh. She's like Mano. She barely laughs.
白木も人間だと言うのか。
So Shiraki are human beings too? I don't understand what she's saying. Next.
白木のメスよ。お前は生き
Do
て
you
いる
think,
ことが楽しいの
do you
か。
find living to be fun?
生きていくことが
Next. Next. Next.
生きていくの？
Yeah, of
楽
course.
しいよ。
Next. 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 Next.
何が楽しいの
What's
か。
fun about it?
マノがいるから。
Because I have Mano. Next. Next.
マノがいるからミルカはとても楽しい。とってもとっても。
Next.
あの
That man.
男
Next. Next.
Oops.
Before Mano was born, I was a bit sad. Everyone bullied me and I didn't have a house. I was always beaten. Every day was sad and scary. But that stopped once Mano was born.
マノが生まれたから。だからミルカは。
Since Mano has been born, I've been very happy. That's why I love Mano a lot.
それだけで
That's all you
生
need?
きているのが
Yes. Of course.
楽しい。マノが好きなだけでも楽し
Next.
い。
Next. 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 Next.
一人じゃない。
I like feeling like I'm not alone.
一人じゃ
Not alone. Next. Next.
お前バカだと思
I
って
thought you
い
were
た
stupid, but maybe you're not.
ただ
Next.
のバカはそんなことは
A simple idiot would not be able to say something like that.
ミルコはバカじゃない。
I'm not an idiot. Next. Next. Next.
ミルコはバカじゃない
I'm not an idiot.
わかった
Okay,
お
fine,
前
I
は
understood.
バカじゃない
You're not stupid. Next. Next.
言わないから
I won't say it anymore, I promise. Next. Okay. She's kind of laughing now. Okay. Next. Next. As long as she doesn't say it, that's fine. Minako stood up. I'm done with the bath.
お腹すいた。
I'm hungry. She got out of the water. Let's go back. It was about time.
おい見るか、いつまで水浴びしてるつもりだ。
Mano says, how long are you going to be playing in the water for? That's like the naked shot. I mean, no, she's wearing a shirt. Okay, but Midaka isn't. That's the first time we've seen her, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's Milka, I guess.
She just looks different in like every shot. Just looks like a
Yeah.
completely different person.
Just like, yeah, just a different character every time they draw her.
Yeah. Next. 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 Shia's clothes was wet and sticking to her body. Mano's face went red. Mano's looking directly at Shia, but he doesn't look away. Next. Next. Shia's face went from confusion to anger. Mano is just staring vacantly
何を
at her. What are you staring at, you freak? Next. Shia threw a bunch of pebbles at Mano. Mano's crying out, being hit by the little rocks.
何をす
What are you
るんだ。
doing?
うるさい。ミラだ。
Don't look at me, you pervert.
卑怯な白木野郎。
別に服を着ているんだから見たって。
It's fine, right? You're wearing clothes.
近づくな。見るなと言ってる
Don't
んだ。
come. Don't get closer. Don't look at me. Mano turns around. Yeah. Mano is bright red. Shia grabs the drying clothes and puts it over herself. She walks over to Mano. And Mano walks away apologetically. I felt a little sorry for him.
あの
Next. He got slapped. Next. And that was a strong slap. Mano almost falls over. Shia yells,
頬を叩くのも汚らわしい。いやらしいやつめ。
"You pervert, get away from me." Next. Yeah, he steps back. Well, Mano has nothing to say and he's standing there vacantly. Looks like he's in pain. His face was red from being slapped. I grabbed his hand. Next. Next. It's your fault for staring at a girl like that. Next.
別にいいじゃないか、これくらい。
What's the problem? Next. 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 He looked around.
どこに行った？
Where'd she go? Next. She's over there. Pointed over towards the woods. Why's she going that way?
あそこは狩り場。
That's the hunting ground. Suddenly, Mano yelled.
凶暴な獣が現れる場所だ。
There's a lot of monsters around there. Next. 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 Balgoth was saying don't go over there as well. Next.
バカなこと。
What is she doing? Next. 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 Next.
シェ
Next. 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 Shea looked back at them briefly and then just ran further into the woods. Next.
あのバカ。
That idiot. Shea, don't go.
見るか。ダメだ。
Next.
それ以上奥に入。
Next. 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 A monster is crying out. Next. She is being attacked. Next. Next. Next.
くそ。シェ木の上に。
シェ
木の上に登れ。
Climb up onto a tree. Next. Next. The monster is chasing after Shia. She didn't try to go up on the tree. Hurry up and climb the tree.
ダメだ。逃げると標的になるだけだ。
It just makes it worse if you try to run, that idiot. Next. Minako saw that terrifying moment. The moment when the monster jumped onto Shia. But she was Mana was too far away. Next. Doesn't seem like he's gonna be able to help Shia. Shia's gonna die. I close my eyes. What? Next. Blood is everywhere. Mirka watched from on top of a tree and looked. Blood was everywhere. Mano is covered in blood. Just a second ago, Mano was right next to me. That was his power. His power that can change. You can control time. Next. 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 The monster was covered in blood and it ran away, scared. He ran. Next. 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 Yeah, Milka noticed that Mano, there was blood all over his left arm. Next. Mirka saw the, all the cut flesh and almost passed out. Mano, get it together. She yelled. Next. 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 It's night time now. Deep night. Milka is crying. My tears won't stop. Next. Next.
ミルカ、落ち着きなさい。
Milka, calm down. Next. Next. Mano is very hurt. Next. He has quite a fever and he's lying down sideways. I was scared and sad. I'll fix it.
もう少し待つんだ。
You have to wait longer. I want to fix Mano. Manoを直したいです。Balgof, I want to fix Mano. Next. But Balgof won't let me fix him. Milka's sad.
怪我がひどすぎて、お前の力だけでは無理なんじゃ。次期ラナが薬草を持ってくる。
He's too injured. We can't do it with your strength. Lana is going to bring some medicine.
もうちょっと待っていなさい。
You have to wait a
そ
little
の
bit.
時
We
お
need
前
your
の力が
powers
必要になるのだから。
when we bring the medicine.
わかるかミルカ。お前の力でマノを助けるんだ。
Do you understand, Milka? With your power, we're going to fix him. Next. 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 It's your fault, Shia. You idiot, why'd you go in the forest? Next. 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 All you had to do was climb a tree. Yeah, next. Next. Sorry. Next. I can't climb trees.
登れないのだ。
Next. 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 Share, you idiot. Next.
ミルカ、もうやめなさい。コロナ様だけが悪かったとは言えない。ただ、運が悪かった。
Mirka, stop. It's not like the coroner was the only one that was wrong. It was just bad luck. Next. 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 Next.
すみません。コロナ様。
Please forgive
こ
her.
の子はたった一人。この魔のだけがミルカのすべてなのです。
She only has one person, her son. Please forgive her.
実は私を助
He
けて
helped me. Next.
しかし私は
But just before I hit him, even though he was the kind of person who would help me.
なのに自分の身を投げ出してまで。こいつは
Next.
私が嫌いだ。
Next. Next. Next.
どうして私
Why would he get so hurt for someone like me?
それは情というものです。
He means empathy.
情
Empathy. Next. She stares at Balgolf. Next.
好き嫌いを抜きにして人間と人間の間に存在する絆。
Ignoring what you want to do and what you don't want to do, it's a connection between two people.
それが
That is
情です。
empathy.
私とも白木にも
We have
情
empathy
はあ
too.
ります。
情
Next. Next. Next.
それは
Is that love?
愛というものなのか。
そうとも言えますが、
You could say that too, but it's slightly different. Next. Next. Next.
愛は短いが情は長いものです。愛は情熱、瞬間に
Love is
燃え
short,
上が
but
ります
empathy is long. Love is like a fire that lights up quickly.
しかし情は違います。
But empathy is different. You can have empathy between friends
男女の間の
or
情、
parents.
そして親子の間の
Next.
情、とても長く、それはとても自然に
It occurs naturally and then lasts for a long time.
自分と気づ
Before
か
you
ないう
even
ちに
realize it, you feel empathy towards others.
人には情が生まれてしまう。
Next. 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 Next.
見るかがマノを大切にする心。マノが見るかを
There's
思い
empathy
やる
between Miruka
心。
and Mano.
マノが好きでもないあなたを助けた心。
Mano helped you, somebody he probably doesn't even really like. That's true empathy. Next.
情か。
Next. Next.
白木にも情がある。
Shiraki has empathy too, so Shiraki are human beings too. Next. Next. Next.
情のある人間だというのか。
Next. 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 I prayed that Mano would feel better. Next.
お父さん。
Father.
お、ランナ。
Next. Rana came running over. She looked very happy.
薬草よ。
I've got the
はい、こ
medicine.
っちに。
Quick, over here. Rana brought the medicine. Next. Next.
見るか、こっちに来なさい。
Milka, come over here. Next. Next.
何をしているんだ。
What are you doing? Next. Next.
薬草を塗っているのです。
We're putting this this medicine on his body so he'll fix his injury.
薬草を塗っておかないと完治する前にミルカが疲れてしまいます。
Unless we do this, Miruka would get too tired from trying to fix him. Next. Next. Next.
さあ、ミルカ。
It's your turn, Milka. Next. I looked at Mano. Next. I'm gonna fix you. Next. My 2 hands fix his injuries. My 2 horns are glowing. Next. Next.
見るか頑張りなさい
Next.
見るか
Next. I'm starting to sweat and my face is hot. I haven't used this much strength in a long time. Next. A long time ago when Balgov was bitten by a monster, I almost died. Well, he almost died. And then she fixed him.
見るか
That's when I learned that medicine can help with my power. Next. Next.
傷が
Next. 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 I almost passed out. But I can't see his injuries anymore.
血が止まった
His blood has stopped.
見るかもういい
Okay, that's enough, Milko. Next. I can't hear him properly. I start to lose consciousness, and I thought of Mano. Mano, please don't die.
見るかやめろ
No,
もう
that's
やめな
stop.
さい
It's enough. Next. 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 Can't hear them properly.
見るか
見
Next.
るか
Next. Next. I have to fix him. That's all I could think about. I lost my consciousness. It was dark. I can't see anything. I had a dream.
はいバカ見る
Yeah, it's a bunch of kids bullying her.
か捕まえろ捕まえろ
Catch her. They're chasing me. I ran.
やめて
Stop. They were throwing rocks at me. There's blood. And tears. I was sad.
この女ちょっと足りないんじゃねえか
This woman, she's kind of dumb.
そ
Who
んなの
cares?
関係
Some men surrounded her. I was crying. I'm sad. Next. Next.
俺を助けてくれたのか
So you saved me. That's like Balgov, who's like young, I guess.
Yeah.
ありがと
Thank you. That's when I first met him. That's when he became my friend. But
I like the idea of like it's like a sketch for like a memory.
Mm. yeah,
So I don't know. That's a cool like stylistic choice they made.
yeah. Next. We're friends but not family. I was always alone.
何この子は
Lana is like, who is this child?
バカじゃない汚いよ
Is she an idiot? She's dirty. Get away.
あんたみたいな子大嫌いなんだ
I hate kids like you. I start crying. Everyone says I'm dirty. Nobody likes me. I'm sad. Next. 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 And then that child was born. He looks like a fully grown man. Next. My son.
I love my son.
Yeah. He grew inside my stomach. And that's how he emerged, my son. The same blood as me. He has some of my warmth. My family. Mano was born.
なんだミルカ
Why are you crying, Milka? He was always so cold.
泣くなよ
Don't
泣くと
cry.
バカみたいに見えるだろ
You look like an idiot when you cry. Next. Next. But Milka knows. Deep inside, he's a warm person. Please protect me. He was always by my side. Next. Next. He was everything to me.
お母さん
Mother. Next. Next. Something grabbed my hand.
There were sketches because it was like a memory. She was healing him with her power, and it made her pass out. And she was like, "Yeah, no, it's not a budgetary limit. Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be funny if they just like got worse and worse and they were just like stick figures at the end. They're just gonna be fucked, I guess.
they just had some kid draw the rest. Like,
Like everyone just wanted to leave. Like, I don't know, the company folded or something. It just became like a fan project. Next. Next. I see Mano's concerned face. Next. 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 I'm glad you're okay,
お母さ
Mother.
また眠
It
った
looks
よ
like she's fallen asleep again, says she. Next, whispering. I can hear their voices. I'm falling asleep. I can't understand them.
傷を癒す力
Next,
ただ癒しい動物だと思っていた白木にも
I thought you were just animals, but you have all this power.
角の力は光栄だ
The power of our horns are the same as yours,
そして命
and our lives are the same as yours. He had a very serious voice.
強いて違うところがあるとすればそれは力のある者によって分けられた階級ぐらいだろう
Next. Next. Next.
俺はいつか自分の力で這い上がってみせる白木という運命を変えてみせるぞ
I'm gonna use my strength and change the destiny of Shiraki, our
一人
people.
への力を利用してでも
Even if I need to use your help.
出世を願ってるのか
Next.
そうだ
Next. 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 Next.
強くなるんだ強く
I'm
な
gonna
って
become strong and
出世
fix
してみせ
everything.
るぞそのためには涙も命も何でも捨てられる
For that, I'll throw my life away. Next.
自分の運命に満足して生きていくことだけはしない
I'm not gonna live such a simple life here. Next. Next.
強いな
You're
お前
strong.
はしかしその覚悟が本気ならばお前は不幸になる
If you're serious, then you'll become unhappy. That strength that you want will make you
甘い
unhappy.
ものではない
Next.
白木の集落で自然と共に生きていく運命を受け入れた方がいいかもしれない
Maybe you should accept your fate here.
それは力を持っている人間だからできる話だろう。
You wouldn't understand.
生まれた時から貴族に生まれついて生まれた時から白木を獣だと思っていたお前たちだからできる話だろう。
You can only say that because you don't understand us.
それ
Just
は
think we're animals. Next.
言い訳はいらない。
I don't need your excuses. Next.
俺がシトリエに生まれたとしても白木を嫌ったはずだ。
If I was born into Shitoriya, then I would hate the Shiraki too.
汚くて卑しくて迫害されることが当たり前のように生きていく。
We act like animals. We accept all this pain.
それが白木だ。
That's Shiraki.
だからこそ俺
So I
は
want to be stronger.
もっと白木という業を消すためにそのために
To
捨
change
てられる。
the course of our destiny, I would do anything.
マノ
そのためには何でも
I have to throw everything away for that. Next. They didn't talk for a while. Time passed. I'm dreaming. Next. 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 She's dreaming of Senna who's died. Next. Next. If our lives mean nothing, why do we continue to live? I cried. Next. I decided not to cry anymore. Next. Even if my tears dry up and all the moisture in my eyes dry up and I can't see anymore, I won't cry. 死ねばおしまいの命で If I'm gonna die and that's it, I will chase this life and stay alive. That's what I decided. But the tears continue to fall. Tears of regret. I hoped that my tears would go away. Next. As long as I don't cry, I can be strong. That's how I felt. So that's 7. Okay, so that was... I'm pretty sure that was like the main guy. Because they were talking in like a male way, so I think he was like dreaming about like how important life is and stuff because he's having this dream. So we caught a glimpse of him. Wait, is this day 7 or day 8? I can't remember what I just said.
Yeah, does it? You said 7.
Oh yeah, it's 8. It's 8 though. Fuck. Okay, so it doesn't end at day 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a break then. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get up and stretch too. BRB. Back.
Yep. Final stretch for today anyway.
Yeah. 30-40 minutes left. I'm just tired.
Next. Next.
火起こしておいたから
I started the fire. Next. 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 Somebody's missing. Where's Shia? Next. Next. Oh, you're up. Next. Next. She's holding water buckets. You brought water?
何がおかしい
What's funny? Next. Next. She hated going to get water so much. It's funny.
何がおかしい
What's funny, you idiot? Next. I'm not an idiot.
ミルカバカじゃない。
Next.
うるさいバカお
You're
前
an
はバ
idiot.
カだ
Rude. Next. Next.
ミルカ何してるんだ
What are you
早く
doing?
湯を沸かしてくれ
Hurry up and boil the water, Miruko. Next. Mano's angry. Next. 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 Next.
マノ、シエがミルカのことバカだって言うの。
Mano, Shia said I'm stupid. Next. Next.
お母さんはバカじゃないよ
You're not an idiot, mother.
そうでしょ。ミルカバカじゃないよね。
See, I'm not an idiot. Next. 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 Next.
マノも賢いよ。
Mana's smart. Next. Next. Next.
変わ
I'm gonna go wash my face.
ああいってらっしゃい
Okay, see ya. Next. I went over to the river. Next. 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 I can see Shia. She went into the water, but then she looked at me.
シ
I waved my hand. Next. Next.
エシエ
Are you having a
お風呂
bath?
中
そうだ
That's right.
シエお風呂好きね
You really like the bath, don't you? She's always in it. Do you really need to have that many baths?
1日1回朝の風呂が私の楽しみなんだお願いだから構わないでくれ
I have a bath once a day. I look forward to the bath in the morning. Please leave me alone.
私は絶対にお断りだぞ
Don't splash water.
シエ
Next. That's boring. Next. 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 Next.
水が跳ねるから
Go wash your face somewhere over there. You're getting water everywhere.
どうせ水の中にいるんだから同
What's
じ
the difference? We're in the water anyway.
それが礼儀ってものだ
That's what being polite is. Next. 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 When I looked, I saw some fruit. I love this fruit. It's very sweet.
わあ甘い木の
I've got some sweet fruit here. Next. Next. I found 2 today. Next. This is delicious.
よく自分の部屋に出入りするように上がったり下がったりできるもんだな。
How do you do that? How do you climb up and down a tree like that? Next. 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 I'm gonna give one to Mano. And I'll give you half. I gave half to Shia. Next. I bit into my half. It's delicious. She's eating quietly. I saw her mouth move. It's tasty. Told you. Next. Next. Next.
お前は木にも登れて何でも
You can
食べられ
climb up trees and you can eat whatever. It seems like you would be okay on your own. Well, I was by myself for a long time. Before Mano was born.
お前に比べたら私という存
In
在は
comparison to you, maybe I'm kind of
自然
weak.
の前ではとてつもなく弱い。右国に行く足取りさえ決められない。
I can't even get to Ukoku, the country. Her face darkened. Next. 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 Next.
私は気に
Next. Next. Next.
あの男が
I like that man. That man?
Meet that man.
Who?
何とかしてでも右国まで同行してほしい。
He's strong. I want him to come with me
彼は強い。
to help me get there.
私が右国まで無事に行けそう
I
だ。
think I'll be okay if he was with me.
シエ行っちゃうの？
You gonna go? Next. Is she gonna go?
いつかは行かないとい
I
け
have
ない。
to go at some point. Next. I'm sad. Next. Next. 行かないとダメなの? Does she have to go?
あの男はここにいるにはもったいない。
It'll be a waste of his powers if he stayed here. Next. Next.
お前のそばで人生を終わらすのはとてももったいない男だ。
He shouldn't spend his whole life next to you. It would be a waste of his power. I don't know what she's saying. Next. Next. Next.
それ食べない
Aren't you gonna eat that?
これ
This. Next.
食べたいのか？
You want me to eat it?
私
Yeah, I'll eat it.
食べる食べる
Next. 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 The time passed between us as we stood there. Next. Next.
ご飯だ
It's time for food. We were at home. Next. 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 Next.
ご飯できたよ。
Food is done. Looks like he's finished eating already. Food. Yeah, there's cooked meat around. Looks delicious. Next.
待ちなさいマノ。
Wait, Mano.
君は食べないの？
Aren't you gonna eat?
先に食べた。
I already ate.
好きなだけ食べな。
Eat as much as you want. Next. Next.
マノ。君
I
に
need to talk
話
to you
があ
about
るんだ。
something. Next. Next.
話？
ずっと考
I'm
えて
No.
決めたことだ。
ずっと考えて決めた。It was something I thought about for a long time.
ウコクまで君に
I
同
want
行
you
して
to
ほ
help
し
me
いと
get
思ってる。
to the country as a guardian. Next. Next.
Guardian, like Final Fantasy X.
Basically, yeah. Next. 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 Next.
俺がごめん。
You want me to protect you?
そう無事ウコクまで連れて行ってくれたら君を条件付きでシトリエの階級に入らせる
If
こ
you
と
get
も
me
で
to
きる。
that country safely, I can figure out a deal to make you one of us.
今なんと言った？
What did you say?
私をウコクまで連れて行ってくれるなら条件付きで白木階級から自由にしてやると
She
言っ
says
た。
the same thing.
本当か？
Really? Next. 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 They're always fighting. Are they fighting again? I watch them as I eat. I was worried. Next. 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 Next.
しかしその
But
た
I
め
have
には
one requirement of you.
一つだけ
条件？
Next.
なんだその条件というのは？
What is the requirement? Next. Next. Next.
君は強くなるためなら出世のためなら
So you said you'd do whatever it takes to become strong?
もちろんだ。
Of course. Next. 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 Next.
続きは向こうで話そう。
Let's talk over there. She has gone somewhere. Mindful of Shia, where are you going? They're not even eating. Next. Next.
ご飯食べないの？
Next. 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 Next.
ご飯も食べないで。
Next. 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 I was waiting for Mano. It's been a long time since I finished eating, but he still hasn't come back. She and Mano went somewhere. I'm bored. Next. 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 Where are you, Mano? Next. 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 It's nighttime now. I ate dinner by myself. Mano hasn't come home all day. Next. 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 Next.
見るか
I'm disappointed. Next. Next. It's not Mano.
マノは帰ってきて
Hasn't
な
he
いか
come back yet? Next. Next. Next.
あいつにはそんなに重荷になる話だ
Must have been a very heavy discussion for him. Next.
出世と自分の望む未来が保証されていると言っても
Next. 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 Next.
お前はあいつの重荷になっている
You're a baggage for him. What does that mean? Next.
あいつからお前さえ消してもらうことができたらあいつはもっと大きくなれ
As long
る
as you weren't here, then he would be able to do what he wants to do. Next.
私がそのきっかけを用意してあげたあいつが
I figured something out for him so that he can reach his potential. Next. Next.
答えは一つしかないはずだ
There's only one answer. Next. Next. Next.
お前は一人でも生きていけるはずだったな
You should be fine by yourself, right?
そう
Next. Next.
お前なら
Next. 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 Shia walked past me. Is she in a bad mood? Next. Next. Night. The moon is out. Next. The fire is burning. Next. Next. I can hear owls. Next. I copied it. But Mana isn't home yet. She is sleeping. Next. 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 It wasn't fun anymore. Mana isn't here, so it's boring. Next. 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 Footsteps. Next. Next.
Yeah. This fucking game just won't end, Callus. It's bad.
Next. He's back. Next. 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 I hugged him. Next. 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 Why are you back so late? I was sad. I was worried because you didn't come home.
ごめんな。
Sorry. Next.
Yeah, when I played The Sims, Callus, it was really funny.
Next. 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 Next.
This is kind of funny in its own way too, but it's just it's so ridiculous. I can't believe this is really the game. This is just the whole game is just looping the same voice lines like over and over. I just say the same thing like 10 times in a row.
Yeah, I'm even sick of saying next. Okay, next. Next.
お母さん。
Mother. Well, like, it'd be funny in future looking back on it, but right now it doesn't feel funny at all.
Yeah, we are just fucking suffering, but I think it'll make a funny YouTube video at least. Just it's like, yeah, this shit really went on for like 20, 30 hours, whatever it ends up being. It's so bad.
Yeah. Next. 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 Next.
お母さんは俺の
You
こ
love me,
とを
don't you? Next. Next. Yes. Next. Next.
俺が望むことは何でもやってくれるよ。
You'll do anything I ask you, right? Yes. Next. Next. No, next. 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 Next.
だったら
Whoa.
私には息子がいません。と言って
If you do anything I ask you, then just say, try saying, I don't have a son. Just gonna have a freak out, dude. Next. Next.
私には息子がいません。
Say you don't have a son.
But I love my son. Milko loves her son.
Yeah. She was all alone before you came. She used to get bullied. But now she has everything. Like, she's gonna say that for like the 4th time.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good, Callus. It sounds like more fun than this game is.
Next. 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 Next.
誰かに聞かれたら私には息子がい
If
ません。
somebody asks you, say you don't have a son. Next. Next.
言ってみて。私には息子
Try
がい
saying
ません
it.
と。
I do have a son. Next. 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 Next.
違う。
No. Next. Next.
これからは違うんだ。俺は
No.
お母さんの息子じゃないんだ。
From now on, I'm not your son anymore. So Tim and Eric. Like, he is my son. It's like, no, I'm not your son. Next. 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 He must have forgotten that you're my son. Next. Next. Don't forget. Next. Next. Next.
マノはミルカの息子。私の息子。私の息子なの。
Mano, you are my son. My son, you are my son. My son. Mano is my son. Next. Mano, my son. Next. 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 By the fire, the night passed. That night I asked Milka, or maybe it's the point of view of the guy. Maybe Mano is having these dreams, not the guy in the hospital.
Mm.
I don't know. Next. Next. Do you love me, mother? She laughed and nodded. I was always treated like a baby to her. You listen to anything I say, right? Next. 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 Yeah, if there was one thing that she wouldn't allow me to do is to say that I'm not her son. Next. 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 Yeah, like the woman who raised me, who needs me and loves me, I couldn't help but hate her. Next. The very woman who showed me the path of empathy. Next. She needs to let go of empathy. Oh, he does? Jubin. Oh, right, yeah. I need to deny myself empathy. So I decided. 9, okay.
Just keeps going.
When do you want to stop? Like,
You want to call it there?
yeah, it's the start of a new day and shit.
Right at 4 hours, pretty much. Jesus Christ, man. It just keeps going.
I wish we had an idea of when it's supposed to end.
I know I can't find like a guide or like a roadmap or like a playthrough or anything of this game. Like it's just it's a ghost of a game. Like people nobody played this. I don't know. I saved during okay. But yeah, we'll leave it there, I guess.
Yeah,
Just
not a single choice made in this section.
Yeah. Yeah, the last like 12 hours probably. We haven't done anything except just hit the A button over and over. Crazy. Fucking miserable game. It's incredible.
So bad.
Peak game design. Yeah.
So
It's
painful.
right over to Dreamy. She's trying to beat the final boss in Metroid Samus Returns, it seems. I'm gonna go back to organizing fucking PS1 files all night. It's just so much fun. Just fun all the time. Alright. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll just keep blindly grinding through the dialogue in this game until it's done. It's great. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, it sucks,
thank you.
but I'm glad we're
getting through it.
yeah. One day this will be checked off the list. Alright. See ya.
See ya.